Yo guys, we back, man. Week 17 going up against Aaron Rodgers and the Raiders. Let's go ahead and check out this. The Chiefs have lost since we beat them, so they've been going downhill. Jacksonville took over. Titans snuck into the playoffs. Over here, the Giants snuck in the playoffs. I don't remember the Bears being there, but they're here now. We still got the first round bye. As long as we win this, we got the first round bye guaranteed, locked up. Weekly awards. Last week, Cunningham threw for 491 yards, 8 passing touchdowns. He did have 4 picks. Did have a rushing touchdown, so 9 total touchdowns in all. We already scouted, already did my training, and upgraded my people. So let's get into it. Ooh-wee. They're 96 overall, but they 4-11. I don't know how. We'll just wear that all white. I'm cool with it.
Today, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's a special New Year's Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get it.
It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the
I wish the tight end can win best receiver, because he definitely will win it. Hopefully they put it in next year.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the
they should do it how they do pilots, where it's like
playing pretty good football. Winners of 4
award for each position.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Oh man,
taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring
see what A-Rod doing. They've been beating a lot of top teams, man.
Offense now onto the field. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller.
Was he hurt all year or something?
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball just about every play.
Hold on,
watching him perform last week, where he threw 3 touchdown passes, still caught my eye in a big way.
All right, okay, I gotta check something. Like, there's no way he medical center. They got 3 people on IR. I don't want to see their other quarterback. No way they were starting him. So why? He must have been hurt. There's no way he only got 1,600 yards.
Standard 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Press these fools.
The first carry now.
Is it ball?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The Browns beat the Saints.
But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Press this man at the line.
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but...
Kenneth.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17.
Okay, he was hurt. All right,
not
cool.
much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And
nice.
That's
a great pass.
He's taken down.
I got the wrong people in there. The 25
yards. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Yeah,
and they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, they knocked the Vikings out the playoff.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll run it with Johnson.
Good job, ball. Way to wrap him up.
For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week.
And somebody on this
18
team got hurt.
carries for an even 100 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and down.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Let's go. That should have been intentional grounding, but they don't never call it against the computer. Hey, we're finna jam him.
Second and 10.
Oh, damn, do it.
Rodgers. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions.
Let's try it again.
Down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing.
CJ. Go, bro.
It's CJ Henderson
That was
picking it off.
great pickup.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go,
So here are the Cardinals now with a long field ahead. And we get a glance
I
here
need
at their
about
leader,
500
the man
yards
who
out
called
of
the
today,
plays
man.
under center.
Well, I know one thing in baseball, you want to have your closer, right, to finish out games. How about finishing off a season? Last week, week 16, he was the NFC Offensive Player of the Week as he looks forward to this one here to close out the year.
And, of course, he'll have the playoffs to look forward to. Already clinched a berth there, but indeed a great week 16. They'll roll him out right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Arizona.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep.
Ooh, good try.
It's incomplete.
Good,
Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Flushed out right.
I'll take that. Right down the pressure.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And
Hard
his
Bears
kick is
won.
indeed good.
Like they in the playoffs,
have
they
the first
win.
points. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now Aaron Rodgers in the offense heading back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Let's go.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Good job, Bryce.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win.
Beautiful pass.
Inside the 5.
I told you, he got flash of greatness.
Touchdown, Arizona.
He just got to build on his
I
consistency.
think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off. And he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his
nice
top
angle
speed
right
on that
there.
one better than 20 miles an hour. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-0.
Go D.
The offense
Another
wasn't
pick
out
out
there
there
for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's returnable.
This taken in about 4
not
yards
going
deep,
to, though.
and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the
pressure
TJ
comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
Phillips got hurt
following
again.
that sack,
I mean,
like
that's realistic though. The man, he got hurt a lot when he was at Penn State.
Get some of this yardage back after the
Man got hurt, he had to retire. Came back, played for Miami, and went crazy.
For the playoffs. We'll step aside. Now this is
CJ, bro. This man far.
And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown.
Man got a pick. A forced fumble, a fumble recovery, a touchdown. Man, that's defensive player of the week right there.
I love your description.
Elbow, man, sub him out, man. Give him some rest.
For the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
As long as we got top 10,
and the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've
Zach Martin got hurt.
Uh-oh.
Now it looks like we got a Raider here, slow to get up. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year.
Damn, they dragged me all the way
throw
over
in the
there.
middle, taken in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Another offensive lineman went down.
Completion, we're going to get a timeout.
My boys better eat out there.
And this is certainly not what you
2
want to see
linemen
in
gone.
the final week of the year. We'll be back. Rodgers now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 17-0 our score after 1. Here's a quick
CJ, good wrap up.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Good job, TJ, Kaminsky.
Here, I don't think Johnson got
where to field them holes.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile.
Great job.
Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Way to beat him to the spot.
4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Good punt.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10. at their own 10-yard.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. Now, they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep, because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that route you love? What's that route you love? Forwards. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep, and for him to show off that big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He
has
been great.
too long.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
First down, Cardinals.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Gotta hang on to that.
That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Hey, if Washington win, they might sneak in the
That's now
playoffs.
31 yards combined on those last two plays.
We can run this with 2-2 and more. Ooh.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that's caught inside the 30.
Good job,
Finally,
man.
he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Oh,
And he's
shoot.
gonna find his man out of the backfield.
Okay.
That's complete. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. And he'll
Touchdown.
take this one in
Go.
for the Arizona touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown.
He settled in throughout the year.
I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
At their own 17-yard line.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
That throw into the
good
arms
try.
of Allen.
Man, hey, that's
able
both
to
of
get up
them.
here to the 26. They get
Both
11
of them.
back on that one. It leads to
But I like the
third down.
commentator that just said this man A-Rod give upgrades at receivers, he'll produce better, and that's
They
like
had the catch on second down, but it didn't
that's all
help
they've
at
been
all.
saying
And now
in
they're
Green
looking
Bay.
at third down here. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Oh yeah.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Come on.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Cards will take over first and 10. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now second and 13. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Let's go. Good play. Oh, Samir gone. Let's go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Good stuff.
A big play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year.
Good stuff, Cunningham. Looking like Russell Wilson out there.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed.
Stretch. He got in there.
The evidence was right there.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, next-gen stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. And the route is on here in this first half. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown.
My Philly's supposed to win. Yeah, okay. So Philly, yeah, he got that second spot locked up.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision.
Tennessee lost.
4 yards.
That might cost them the playoffs.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
Not
with still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, we got everything locked up.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And the throw there going to be
incomplete. Bryce.
The passing game not
in sync another touchdown.
And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
I just wish he would excel faster.
It's a 57-yard punt, 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership, by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes.
Oh, man.
That's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's to the 10. This will be caught inside
Let's
the
go.
10.
Good stuff. Cunningham.
Into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Slide for the PAT.
I missed it. Oh, thank you.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Pick that. Let's go. I don't know how Cam caught that, but let's go.
By Cameron Sutton. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take
over in range
for a field goal or maybe more. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and a high-powered offense...
Hold on, guys.
...that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Brian.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on him. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports app. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Sir.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taking it about the 1.
How about that, man?
Down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
That one good for 37 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Now this one is running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Hard throw, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Cliff Kingsbury, part of that new breed of head coaches, and his guys are going to go for it. And
let's go.
He's got the hook up. It's complete.
Let's go.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Let's go 2-2.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 8 yards out, and the Cardinals add on. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie,
go down there
that's
and hit
not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
It's a 6-yard pickup,
everybody goes running. You know y'all down 45. Y'all just gonna keep running the ball. Makes no sense.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers. Allen has it left side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
47-yard line.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll get it
He's
across
running it. Let me get a clean hit on him. He's gonna fumble.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
I wish they would have let me animate it for
Pretty
that.
good shot as he tried to pull that one
He
in.
put his arm up, though. He tried.
3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Jock
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Complete to carry.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off. Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins.
That's all I need.
And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll look to throw again. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out, throw it across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
I don't even think that was, it might have been cross body, but I don't think it was.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
I'm not going. I'm really going to drain the clock.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
I'm scared. Throw it somewhere inbound so we can pick it.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure over their own offense.
I can still squeeze 500.
He threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Forced out to his left. Oh, a scrap for the football. He's going to come down with it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it. It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for him during this game.
Toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
That left me all there, bro.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage, there to knock that one away. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man that's complete.
Wish kept running.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Back to throw again. Flushed out right.
Yeah, bro.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Flush to his right. And he's got it.
Good job,
and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it?
Get the ball back, man.
You just kind of felt the air go out of the ball.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. Call it a gain of 5.
Come on, A-Rod, you not known for
It's a gain of 5.
dunking it down, man. Come on, man. Throw that thing.
At the 26-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking right sideline, but it's
incomplete.
CJ. The Raiders on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete.
Short.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This will be fielded at the 17.
Good job.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The football going back over to Arizona now. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Not much there, only a yard. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Dang, bro, block,
down he goes. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh,
he's going to go down again. Dietrich Wise Jr., he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
And he dragged his feet. Okay, a lineman is... Why is the lineman far back in zone like that? Wow.
Set to never get this drive started. We certainly got a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's now 2nd and 10.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Cameron Sutton, and that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
6 touchdowns.
So for the Cards, they'll wrap up the campaign an impressive 15-1. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, this loss will be the capper to a dismal 4-12 campaign. And with some high picks coming in this spring's draft, it's a team for whom a roster overhaul may be on the way.
All right. Get his speed so he can hit that 90. No speed. Alright. So his vertical threat and his possession is both 99. So now when he get upgrades, it's going straight to blocking. So he finna be a beast. And I think he need man-to-man. Yeah. Yeah, let's do man. Let's do man. Let's go. Connor. What do we need? We need pass block. Let's do power. Yeah, okay. Robert. That's for pursuit, okay. Daryl. Another strong arm. Throw mid, throw deep. Okay. Hybrid. Man zone, play rec awareness, okay. Alright. Smoke Monday. Let's do zone. What is the zone now? 83, okay. Alright guys, let's go in this one. Once Motek play his, we'll be in the playoff. And since we're done, I can go ahead and show y'all how we ended. Mikhail ended with 4,700 yards, 50 touchdowns, 37 passing interceptions, which I'm planning on cutting it down next season. 58% completion. Russian, Zamir, he was hurt for a little bit, so he ended up with 476 yards, 14 touchdowns. Great rookie season if he didn't get hurt. Cunningham, might as well say 300 yards, 5 touchdowns. Todd 133, 1 touchdown. Receiving, Kyle Pitts went crazy. 2,500 yards, 31 touchdowns. Rondell, still putting up Rondell numbers, 1,500 yards, 16. 2-2 actually, okay, did alright. He stepped up this year. 600 yards, 6 touchdowns. D-Hop, 587, 6. Justin, 435. So yeah, blocking. Connor Williams finished the season with no sacks allowed. Isaiah had 5 sacks allowed. Brian Beluga had 3. The rookie. Great season, man. Only let up 1 sack. And Jones let up 1. Defensively, C.J. Henderson ended the season with the most tackles on the team, which is crazy. Tackles for loss, Brian Burns stayed in the backfield. Sacks, T.J. Watt had 19.5. Brian Burns 16.5. Von Miller 12. Jalen Phillips had 10. Interception, Honey Badger led us with 9. CJ has 6. Bryce has 6. Ashton has 6. Cam had 5. Marcelio Ball had 4. Kenneth had 2. And TJ, he snuck 1 in there. Let's see, deflections. Bryce had 11. Catches allowed. I think he had these one before we traded for him. So he didn't really allow 18 on the team. Forced fumbles, Kenneth Murray, CJ. Yeah, a lot of people forced touchdowns. CJ 2, Tyron 2, Cam 1, Ball 1. Kicking, perfect. 51 for 51 from extra points, and then he went 10 for 10. Field goals, longest was a 60-yarder. Kick return, Rondell, another 1,200 yards on kick returns, 2 touchdowns. Kick returns, another 700 yards. So yeah, great season. We finished first in offense. Yeah, nobody's catching us. First in defense, everybody's already passed us. So, yep. Yearly awards. I mean, I don't really want to look at it because it's going to give false hope. Because once everybody else played, then it'll kick in. So we'll look at that on the next week. And I think that's all we got, guys. That's it. We finished season 15-1. And Motac is going against the Panthers. Yeah, that's all I got. Catch y'all on the next one.